What's up everyone, and in today's video I'll be playing Archaludon EX. And to be honest, Archaludon EX, when it was first announced, I didn't really give it much time of day, but you know, as of recently seeing it as how it's been performing over at tournaments, city leagues, or regionals, it's really caught my eye, especially because of how people have been playing it. But in today's video, I will be playing it a little bit differently, mainly because Prismatic Evolutions cards aren't legal yet for tournaments, and one of the cards I use is from Prismatic Evolutions. But before I go over that, let me tell you how I've been playing it. So for starters, let's start off with Archaludon EX. So not only does this Pokemon have 300 HP, but it has a really good ability, Assemble Alloy, which is when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic Steel Energy cards from your discard pile to your Steel Pokemon in any way you like. So because of that ability, people have also been pairing it with Dialga Vstar. Meaning if you have another Duraludon on your bench and you evolve that into Archaludon and you have more Steel Energy in your discard, you can attach that Steel Energy actually to your Dialga V or Dialga Vstar. So you can start preparing the Star Chronos attack. And if you don't know, Dialga Vstar's V-Star power is Star Chronos. So for 4 Steel Energy and 1 Colorless Energy, you can do 220 damage and then take another turn. Meaning not only do you get to attack again, but you're able to use supporters again, you're able to use Fezindipiti again, you know, as long as your opponent knocked out one of your Pokemon. And just taking another turn really changes the tide of the game, or just lets you win the game entirely. But to be honest, playing this deck, I haven't really been using Dialga Vstar at all, just because Archaludon EX by itself has been so good, especially with how you play Archaludon EX. And the 2 main ways of playing this is obviously benching a Relicanth with its ability Memory Dive. Each of your evolved Pokemon can use any attack from its previous evolution. So if you look at Duraludon's second attack, which is Raging Hammer, this attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon, plus 80. So if your Archaludon EX has 200 damage on it, you can now use an attack that's 280 due to Relicanth's ability. Or let's say you did take 280 damage, 290, 200 or more, and you don't have anything else set up. You could then Professor Turo it, which is put 1 Pokemon in play into your hand, meaning you could just straight up fully heal your Archaludon EX. And if you have a Duraludon on the bench, you could just set up another Archaludon straight away. Because that's another good thing about Archaludon EX, is the 300 HP on this thing. So this thing is tanky. But the attack is 220, and you know, that's not really knocking out most EXs, but you know, looping it with the Professor Turo or using the Relicanth's ability can be very beneficial. But also a card I added from Prismatic Evolutions is Black Belt's Training. So if you're able to use Black Belt's Training on an EX that you can't particularly one-shot, such as, let's say for example, Goldango. Goldango has an HP of 260, and you know, if you're doing 220, you can't knock it out, obviously. But paired with Black Belt's Training, that's a knockout. Which is another reason why I play Prime Catcher over Scoop Up Cyclone. Now don't get me wrong, Scoop Up Cyclone can come in handy, but also so does Prime Catcher. And most times I do want a Prime Catcher more than I do want a Scoop Up Cyclone. Especially since a lot of people have Pokemon in their bench that can be one-shot by Archaludon, such as Rotom, Lumineon, Lugia V, Teal Mask Ogerpon. These are all Pokemon that can be one-shot by Archaludon. And also, if you're to combo Archaludon's attack with Prime Catcher and Black Belt's Training, you can really catch your opponent off guard with that. And now to go over one of the main differences I've seen how I play versus other people is that I use Squawkabilly. And if you don't know, Squawkabilly's ability is Squawk and Seize, which is once during your first turn, you may discard your hand and then draw 6 cards. You can't use more than 1 Squawk and Seize ability during your turn. Because one thing I found when using this deck is setting up in the beginning is kind of hard. So using Squawkabilly just helps me set up a lot faster. And there's not really any worries of discarding Archaludons or Duraludons, because if you do discard any at the beginning, we have 4 Night Stretchers to bring it back. And aside from the Night Stretchers, we have Thorton as well, which is choose a basic Pokemon in your discard pile and switch it with one of your basic Pokemon in play. Any attached cards, damage counters, special conditions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on the new Pokemon. But you know, that kind of also benefits still playing the Squawkabilly, because you could then turn the Squawkabilly into a Duraludon if you have a Duraludon in your discard, and then you could evolve it into Archaludon, meaning you're able to make the Squawkabilly into less of a liability. And as for how I've been seeing a lot of other people play it, actually recently at Birmingham Regionals, A lot of people have been playing it with Bayonet. You know what? That sounds kind of interesting, especially since the Bayonet can get you any supporter you want. Who knows? I might try that out in the future, but for now, this is how I really like to play it. So TLDR, how I really like to play it is set up as quickly as I can in the first turn with Squawkabilly. Next turn, hopefully I can get Archaludon out and do some damage. And if they do some major damage on me, I can heal it by using Professor Turo. Or if they do enough damage on me, I can then do an even bigger attack to knock something out using the Relicanth, if I were to bench that as well. But also, I don't know if I already said this, I do play a 1-1 count of Dialga V and Vstar because I haven't been using these two a lot, really. But that's okay because Dialga V and Dialga Vstar rotate out in about 2 months from now. And that actually reminds me, at the beginning of when this card came out, people were pairing Archaludon with the Starmie and Staryu, because Starmie has the ability Mysterious Comet. So once during your turn, you may put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you placed any damage counters in this way, discard this Pokemon and all attached cards. So using that Starmie with Archaludon is how people were able to get the 240 damage. And who knows, that might come back once these two rotate out. Who knows, we'll see. But yes, if you want to know the full deck list, I'll leave it in the description down below. But for now, let's get into the first match. Alright, first match of the day. Let's see what I am going up against. And awesome, I do like to go first with this deck, so let's see what I get. Okay, not bad at all. You know, I will start off with the Duraludon in the active. Because also you never know when someone's just going to throw out an Iron Thorns. Oh, that's another thing I didn't mention. Iron Bundle. I've been thinking about adding an Iron Bundle. Who knows? I might add an Iron Bundle once Dialga V and Vstar rotate out. But yeah, let's see. And also they have a Dreepy. Interesting. Oh, they're probably playing Dragapult Iron Thorns then. They have to be. But for now. Also, just note, my gameplay might be a little bit laggy because my internet's been a little interesting lately. So hopefully no problems throughout the rest of the video. But for now, let me just do some prize checking. Oh wow, I think I prized 2 Professor's Research. An Iono. Earthen Vessel. Pretty fine. Didn't prize anything too amazing. Or too bad, rather. And like I said, getting rid of this Archaludon is fine. So I'm going to Squawk and Seize. And there we go. See, we already got the Night Stretcher again. But for now, I am going to attach. Oh, but also, if... That's another thing, because people have been really worried about Badoos. So if they send a Badoo out right now, that's fine. I could just knock it out with this Duraludon for 30. See, there's the Badoo already. So I'm assuming they're going to put it into the active and then do the attack, but that's fine. You know? Because if anything, actually, since I already have an Archaludon in my hand, I could just evolve it. Still grab the 2 energy, throw it onto the Duraludon, and just knock out a Badoo with 220 attack. Yeah, it's fine with me. I'm pretty much set up already. Do I want to evolve right now? Why not? Any day now. Okay, now I'm just gonna attach it to them right there. Do I want to attach that to that? You know what? Let's just attach it for now. Then I'm gonna attack. And I'll take the first prize. Actually, you know what? Me evolving it might be good, because you never know when they're going to evolve this into a Dusknoir, because that Dusknoir ability can knock this out. But the good thing about that is I take a prize card and so do they. And for now, I already have one. Also, this isn't a Dragapult Iron Thorns build, it's just a Dragapult build. Okay, so let's see. And looking at this build, they more than likely use Briar, so I have to be careful with having just 2 prize cards remaining, because then they're able to do some serious damage later on. So I gotta be mindful of Briar in the future. But also, I might just use Professor's Research next turn, because I do want to take some Dracloaks out. You know, like I said, I'm fine with the Badoo. Let me just take out this Dracloak, especially since they're using it to draw more cards. Oh, I didn't even realize the Fez was prized. And they gave up. See? That's already 1 win. But the thing is, can I win a second match in a row? Possibly. Because like I said, I've been doing really well with this deck. So let's get into the second match. And yes, I want to go first. Hoping I get some Nest Balls and Ultra Balls. Hey, I'm not mad at it. And again, I will be getting rid of Archaludons, but that's fine. Like I said, we got Night Stretchers. You know, hopefully they're not all prized. They'll be super rare, but still very winnable. And a pretty good hand. Don't need a Pokegear, but also let's do some prize checking. Got all Duraludons. Dialga V's prized. Okay, I got 2 more in my deck. That's fine. Oh, never mind. Dialga Vstar's right there. Got that. Looks like an Iono is prized. Okay. Yeah, we pretty much have everything. Wow. So let me just get out this Duraludon. And I do want to discard that energy. So I'm going to Squawk and Seize. Two more there. I don't think they can one-shot me. So if anything, I'm attached to the Squawk. And my turn. Because the plan now is retreat the Squawkabilly. That leaves 2 energy in the discard. Use the Ultra Ball to get another Duraludon. Attach the 2 from the discard. Attach to that right there. And then I will have it as an attacker. Damn. Probably should have played the Jamming Tower. The only reason I didn't play the Jamming Tower is because I just play it and then they play a Stadium or a Lost Vacuum and just goes away instantly. And then again, I just make them use it because I do play 2 more. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. At the same time, I still do not know what deck this is. It might be another Dragapult. Ooh, what? A crab brawler. Okay, never mind. We're playing something completely different. Okay, let's see what this is about. Okay, got 2 there, right? Not sure. I don't think I'll need black belts training. Let's get rid of the Relicanth for now. Grab the Archaludon. I didn't use a... okay, I didn't use supporter. So let's see if I can grab... no boss, but... that's fine. I'm gonna play this just because. And then I'm gonna use... right there. Then I'm gonna set up more Duraludons. Or, yeah, more Duraludons. Oh, that's what I prized. I prized the Radiant Greninja. But I still do not know what this deck does or what it consists of, so a little bit concerning. But we do have another Ultra Ball to get another Archaludon. What I got in here? Relicanth. Actually, I could Thorton the Squawkabilly into a Relicanth as well, if need be. Alright, what do you do? Actually, let's see. It's 1 less for each card you discard. 250. Alright, this does a lot of damage. So if I can get... yeah, so if I can get some... I already forgot the name. Professor Turos. That would be nice. But also, it would be kind of cool to use Dialga V in here, or Vstar. I'm kind of thinking of just turning that Squawkabilly into a Relicanth, just so I could take a 2-prizer off the board. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Doing some thinking, people. Sorry. What do you do? Same thing, I guess? Actually, yeah, let's do that. I'll just retreat. Oh, and they're weak to steel. Okay, so we got 2 prize cards. But this is looking like a single prize deck. So at some point, I do want to knock out that Luminion. But I would love some Professor Turo scenario. If anything, next turn I might need to Iono for sure. Yeah. So let's put an energy there. And then I kind of have to Iono. And just in case they mess with my hand, I'm gonna grab the Archaludon right now. Okay, and they gave up, see? See, Archaludon is just a very tanky card to deal with. And who knows, actually if they played it out, they just might have won that match. Who knows? But for now, I am now in the Alakazam League, so let's go for the third match. Okay, I'm going first, but also in the last two games, I've gotten really lucky with getting the Squawk first hand. And it looks like we have a different match going on right now. Okay, now let's see it on hard mode. Okay. My turn. Ooh, not good at all. Okay. I'll just throw that out for now. End turn. Okay, so first game where we don't have a Squawkabilly. So actually you'll kind of see why having the Squawkabilly is really good, at least for me. I love using the Squawkabilly turn one. As you can see why. But for now, let's just see how this goes. Especially since now I cannot no longer use Squawkabilly. You know, as long as it's not prized. Ooh, okay. This is a time where you would want to use Iron Bundle. Because now I can't use Archaludon's ability. Or at least in the active. If I was able to get another Duraludon, I could just evolve an Archaludon on the bench to power this one up. That's fine. I do need more Pokemon down though. Let's attach just to attach. And I need to Iono. There's the... Ooh, actually still a dead hand. Wow. Okay, yeah, game 3 was just a complete brick. I didn't see any Pokemon. Couldn't get any energies. Couldn't find a way to get the Iron Thorns out. So even if I played a bundle, there was no way for me to get to the bundle, but regardless, you know what, let's just play one more match and let's see how it goes. Yes, I want to go first. Okay, better. I'll start off with the... Yeah, I'll start off with the Greninja, just because it has a 1-cost retreat. And it looks like I'm playing against a Hydreigon deck. I'll leave that for now. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Doing a lot better already. Let's get some more energies. And at the same time, let's prize check. Ooh. I prized 2 Duraludon, so I definitely need to do some damage. Have the Squawk, that's good. Do I want to put this down? Let's put it down for now. Let's try to do a Dialga Vstar play. I'll attach one to the Radiant Greninja, just in case there's no other way for me to retreat. Okay, that took a while, but I'm getting there. For now. Let's just end turn. Yeah, because I don't know if this is a Hydreigon deck or if it's Roaring Moon. Even though I could have sworn I saw a Neo Upper Energy, but you never know. It's actually another reason to have Black Belt's training, because Duraludon or Archaludon cannot one-shot a Roaring Moon. Oh, there's a Roaring Moon. So yeah, this more than likely is a Roaring Moon deck. No matter how I look at it, that's fine. Let's get out another Duraludon. I don't want to put the stadium down. Do they use any tool cards? I'm trying to remember if they use any tools. I don't think so, so Professor's Research should be okay. Then I'm gonna do that. Okay, let's use a Symbol Alloy. Okay. I want to use these to bring back Trainer. I'll just get rid of the Jamming Tower. And I'll just end turn. Damn. A Prime slash Black Belt training would have been nice. If we can't, we'll probably just have to take a knockout on the Petulant. But even so, they're taking a knockout with that. Because, you know, the other attack, Frenzied Gouging, which is just knock out your opponent's active Pokemon, but if you do, they put 200 damage on themselves. But even if they do 200 damage, I could just knock it out with a Hammer In, or I could evolve this, attach one Steel Energy, and knock it out with that. But let's just see how this goes. Or I could Pow Pad both Black Belt's training and then Pokegear and see if I can get it. Ooh, they couldn't attach another energy. Okay, wait. Hold on now. Hold on now. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Damn, didn't get it. Oh, how unfortunate. I need to start seeing some prize cards anyways, so I'm just gonna knock this out. Because even if I put damage on that, then they're for sure gonna Frenzied Gouging because they might as well. And again, once they knock it out with the Frenzy Gouging, I could just come in with this now. Finish it off, and then they still need to attach 3 more energy to the benched one so they could Frenzy Gouging again. Which is possible. Also, I'm trying to remember if Roaring Moon decks now play only 2 dark patches. Also, I just noticed my camera's off. Hold on. BRB. Okay, camera should be back on. Alright, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, took a knockout. They used Fez, I see. Yeah, that's the main thing I gotta worry about is the Frenzied Gouging. Ooh, would love to see a black belt training though at some point. Come on, Frenzy Gouging, let's go. Okay, there's a dark patch. There's another dark patch. Let's see. So definitely want that in the active. Yeah, no matter how I look at it, kind of have to do this. Ooh, and I still don't have any. I'll just put that out because I want to thin out my deck. How many Night Stretchers do I got? Or Thortons, rather. Guess another thing, I'm gonna have to see if I have any Thortons. Because if I could Thorton any of these Pokemon, then that would be great. Yeah, I need a Thorton. But I didn't check if it was prized, actually. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, if it's prized, that's a loss. And I still haven't ran into the Black Belt training. Or a Prime Catcher. So a Prime Catcher and a Thorton can win me the game. Yeah, see, a Prime Catcher and a Thorton. Alright, time to pray. What's up everyone? Just wanted to give a quick disclaimer for what you're about to see from the rest of this turn, and it's that I was very confused at the time because just note, I played the rest of this turn as if I have only 4 prize cards remaining. Now I don't know why, in my head I thought I only had 4 prize cards remaining, but just note that I'm playing as if I have 4 prize cards remaining. So yeah, just wanted to quickly mention that. So now back to the match. Jamming Tower. Not good. I mean, I could shut off this, but let me just check, because I don't think I'm on Iono at all. What's in my deck? Thorton's in there, so let me definitely grab this. Just gonna try to thin out my deck and my hand. But now, oh wait, I won. I was so stressed. I could have sworn I needed 2 more prize cards. Wow, okay, I was so locked in. I didn't realize that was just win right there. I was thinking about my next turn already. Yeah, that kind of just proves Thorton, really good card in the deck. I mean, I would have loved to have seen some black belts training and a prime catcher be used in that match, but unfortunately, we weren't able to run into any of them for some reason. So yeah, there you have it. That is Archaludon EX. I really like this deck. You know, as long as you don't brick. But then again, that's with any deck. So as long as you don't brick, you're going to have a good time. But yes, again, if you do also want to try out this deck, I'll leave the deck list in the description down below. And also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. I am getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you do want to see any more PTCG live gameplay of more decks, because the next deck actually I do want to play is this crazy Raging Bolt deck from Birmingham Regionals. I do want to try that out. But for now, this was Archaludon EX. I really like it. I do believe I'm going to continue playing it on the ladder. But yeah, as for now, as always, thank you all so much for watching and see you next time.